What if I told you that in the early 2000s, there was a social media platform that dominated the internet, connecting millions of users with a sense of community, self-expression, and creativity? That platform was Myspace. But like many great stories, this one takes a turn, illustrating not just a fall from grace, but the rise of a new contender that would redefine social media forever. Facebook. Myspace launched in 2003, created by Tom Anderson and Chris DeWolf. It quickly became the go-to platform for social networking, allowing users to create personalized profiles, share music, and connect with friends. By 2006, Myspace boasted over 100 million users, making it the most visited social networking site in the world. It was a place where users could express their identities through customizable profiles, embed music, and engage in a vibrant online culture. This early success was fueled by a sense of community that resonated with users, especially among teenagers and young adults. However, the seeds of Myspace's downfall were sown in its early success. The platform's rapid growth attracted a plethora of advertisers eager to tap into its vast user base. While monetization was essential for sustainability, Myspace's aggressive ad strategy began to compromise user experience. The once vibrant and engaging space became cluttered with intrusive ads and slow-loading pages, driving users away. Moreover, the platform struggled with the technical challenges of scaling its infrastructure to accommodate its growing user base, leading to performance issues that frustrated users. Enter Facebook, founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. Initially designed as a social network for college students, Facebook's clean interface and focus on real identity quickly set it apart from MySpace. While MySpace thrived on customization and self-expression, Facebook emphasized connectivity and authenticity. Users were encouraged to connect with real friends, share life updates, and engage in a more streamlined social experience. A pivotal moment came in 2006 when Facebook opened its doors to the general public, allowing anyone with an email address to join. This strategic move catapulted Facebook's user base, and its focus on user engagement began to pay off. Facebook introduced features like the news feed, which allowed users to see updates from their friends in real time, fostering a sense of community and immediacy that MySpace struggled to replicate. The news feed became a central hub for interaction, driving higher engagement levels and keeping users returning for more. As Facebook gained traction, MySpace faced increasing competition not just from Facebook, but also from emerging platforms like Twitter and later Instagram. The shift in user engagement was palpable. Users began to migrate from MySpace to Facebook, drawn by its user-friendly interface and the promise of a more genuine social experience. By 2008, Facebook had surpassed MySpace in terms of unique monthly worldwide visitors, marking a significant turning point in the digital landscape. The decline of MySpace was not just a result of competition, it was also a reflection of changing user preferences. As the digital landscape evolved, users began to seek platforms that prioritized privacy and meaningful connections. Facebook's approach to user data, while controversial, was more aligned with these emerging values than MySpace's ad-heavy model. Facebook also embraced mobile technology early on, recognizing the shift towards smartphones and the need for a seamless mobile experience. MySpace, on the other hand, struggled to adapt and innovate in response to these changes. By 2011, MySpace's user base had dwindled to a fraction of its former glory. The platform attempted to pivot by rebranding and focusing on music and entertainment, but these efforts fell flat. The once thriving community that had defined MySpace was now a ghost town, as users had found new homes on platforms that catered to their evolving needs and preferences. In 2011, MySpace was sold for a mere $35 million, a stark contrast to its peak valuation of $12 billion just a few years earlier. The impact of MySpace's downfall and Facebook's rise on the digital landscape is profound. Facebook not only became the dominant social media platform, but also set the standard for how social networks operate. Its focus on real identity and user engagement reshaped the expectations of social media users, leading to the emergence of new platforms that followed suit. The rise of Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok can be traced back to the foundational changes Facebook introduced, emphasizing visual content, ephemeral messaging, and mobile-first experiences. Additionally, The shift from Myspace to Facebook marked a broader transition in how businesses approached social media marketing. Companies began to recognize the importance of building authentic relationships with their audience, rather than relying solely on flashy ads. Facebook's algorithm, which prioritized meaningful interactions, encouraged brands to engage with their followers in more genuine ways, leading to the rise of influencer marketing and community-driven campaigns. The lessons learned from the downfall of Myspace are invaluable for today's digital landscape. First, user experience is paramount. Platforms must prioritize the needs and preferences of their users, ensuring that engagement remains high and that the user journey is seamless. Second, adaptability is crucial. As technology and user behavior evolve, social media platforms must be willing to innovate and pivot in response to these changes. Lastly, authenticity matters. Users are increasingly drawn to platforms that foster genuine connections and provide a space for self-expression. In conclusion, the story of Myspace and Facebook is not just about the rise and fall of social media platforms. It is a reflection of the ever-changing digital landscape. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the platforms that dominate our online interactions. The lessons learned from Myspace's downfall serve as a reminder to businesses and entrepreneurs alike. To succeed in the digital age, one must remain agile, user-focused, and authentic. The future of social media will undoubtedly bring new challenges and opportunities, but understanding the past is key to navigating the ever-shifting terrain of digital transformation.